So I want to get to a video that I really want to talk about. So let's jump in. Hey everybody, I am back for another video. So I really want to get into this conversation. So I've always wondered this question, and many people can agree with me that why do conservatives dislike anime? And it's a relatively interesting question because not a lot of people can understand the fact or fathom this question. Mostly because there's some reasons I'm going to give you on why anime is not really well liked upon the Christian conservative community, and I will tell you why. So the story goes is the fact that we all know Matt Walsh is a very incompetent man. He is a very, very, very smart Christian conservative that says that anything that is woke is bad, and anything that has DEI is also bad, and it's God, and it's basically everything that's under the sun. Well, let me just say that Matt Walsh actually posted a video got a question years ago about anime, and this came into conversation where I saw a conservative talk about how same-sex couples, LGBTQ plus representation in cartoons is absolutely bad. And you make me wonder, why is it so bad? Why is everything bad? And I got to think, what about anime? See, anime is different, and conservatives don't like anime because anime is DEI. It has diversity, equality, and inclusion. I might have messed that up right there, but point is, anime has diversity everywhere. If you look at it, anime goes from one genre, has multiple genres, has multiple, I don't know, countries where they film, and has different languages, different barriers, different places where it's all taking place. And this is where I come to the question, why do conservatives hate anime? And I figured out Matt Walsh had some interesting stuff to say. So I kind of watched his. I was nitpicking his video, and I watched it, and I actually got to understand one thing. The reason why he doesn't like anime because he thinks anime is all Satanist, and if he thinks anime is all satanic, demonic, and all that, and let's just hold the brakes there, because as an anime fan of myself, I've been watching anime since I was 3. Since I was 3 years old, I have been watching a crap ton of anime, and it's kind of my life. But the one thing I can honestly say is the fact that people like Matt Walsh have this very interesting way of looking at anime than me. See, anime is like One Red Priority tell a story about 4 girls who had to deal with societal norms, about bullying, about dealing with parents that have alcoholism, suicide, and all that. It's just one anime that's very beautiful on touchy subjects that not a lot of people talk about. But there's a catch. There's a lesbian character in it. See, I wonder why anime bugs these people. Is because anime has DEI and LGBTQ plus representation, and I'm not going to say that because it's true. I mean, look at anime for instance. One anime, Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was made in 1992, and Sailor Moon didn't just show girl power; it showed feminism and badass characters. But you also saw one thing: lesbian couple. Yeah, this is what really blows my mind. See, conservatives really don't like LGBTQ plus representation in any sort of scenario. They don't like it in books. They don't like it in TV, because they think it's basically, I have to say it. They think this indoctrination on young kids is going to make them gay, even though this is not even how it happens. But the point is, LGBTQ plus LGBTQ plus representation in anime is real. I mean, they have queer characters, characters are bisexual, characters are lesbian, characters are gay, and the whole 9 yards. And I gotta tell, and I'll show you an example. Najimi from Komi Can't Communicate is actually a queer character because he, or they, will honestly wear female outfits, bikinis, swim outfits, clothing, or even something that is very feminine. And Najimi is no stranger to being feminine because they even said I'm a boy or I'm a girl. And it's kind of and this it's very interesting. I love that the fact that this really does put a lot of representation of queerism in anime, because if you know Ben Shapiro is one of the most incompetent like Matt Wallace, and some guy decided to say, and this is where it went. This is where it goes. I'm really lost words on this one. He said that Sailor Moon shows lesbianism. Yeah, see, this is exactly why, as an anime fan, like, these people just blow my mind. I just can't believe the fact that they are so bothered by fictional characters or characters in movies, books, video games, and all that, and they see LGBTQ plus representation, DEI, and automatically it's bad. This is the problem. These people just don't want anything that's not normal to be part of this. It's like they cast away anything that's it's stupid. And I have to say, as an anime fan, this is why anime is amazing, because anime has heterosexual couples, and we all know that. I mean, we look at we ship characters like Deku and Uraka, but we also forget one thing. My girl Himiko. Himiko's actually bisexual because she has admitted to that she loves Uraka and Deku, and that's amazing because bisexuality is beautiful. It's being attracted to both sexes, and that's a genuinely beautiful thing. Being by myself, I really have to say it's something I'm proud of to see bisexuality being represented as a positive thing. As for Sayaka Miki from Madoka Magica is bisexual because she has a really huge crush on Kyosuke, but there's one person that helps her out, and that's Kyoko. Kyoko Sakura is her person that she honestly has a deep connection to, and Kyoko really helps her out. And Kyoko sacrificed her life to, be with her. It's kind of interesting that LGBTQ plus representation in anime is seen as bad, or DEI is bad. But what conservatives, this is exactly what they do. They complain about everything that doesn't seem normal. If it doesn't have heterosexuality, which I know I made up, but the point is, conservatives love to point out the fact that if there are any gay characters, then you all go to hell. This is why saying that Bible thumpers that go to anime conventions or conventions in general, like San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, Anime Expos, LA Comic-Con, whole 9 yards. They love to point out the fact that anime makes you gay, and they will say this to you. And I'm going to say this. Long story short, I went to Anime Expo about 2023. Me and my ex were together, and one of the preachers had said, and I quote, "Anime makes you gay, and you're going to hell for it." Yeah, let that sink in, because as an anime fan myself, I just have to show you the fact that this ridiculous incompetence is really why we don't trust Christianity as much anymore. Which, because the push of this extreme side, Christians aren't looked as a positive outlook anymore, and that's just the religion. That's just from an outside religious perspective. See, anime is different. And that's the whole thing. Anime is different. It has DEI and LGBTQ plus representation, which is beautiful. And altogether, having characters like Cam and Mitch from Modern Family being together, Luce and Amity, and so forth. It's beautiful to have both LGBTQ plus representation and DEI in shows. It makes shows more better than we can imagine. Because if you imagine, you can honestly feel for characters, and that's why I said Wonder Egg Priority is one of the animes that I really enjoy. Because it doesn't just talk about representation. It talks about real life scenarios of having to deal with issues, bullying, alcoholism, suicide, self harming. It's there, and this is why anime is different. Anime touches people more than any other entertainment. It's a variety of different genres, from yuri, yaoi, hentai, isekai, romance. You know, life, and so forth. Anime just is different, and having Matt Walsh saying anime is satanic is like the most insane and yet incompetent words I ever seen. This guy just, I don't know. And if you're watching my video, I'm gonna say you don't know anime like we do. And I've been watching anime since I was 3. Pokemon was one of my first intro into anime, but then Cardcaptor Sakura came into my life where I loved it. And having characters and seeing representation of all different kinds of colors, races, genders, sexes, sexualities, in the whole 9 yards is beautiful. So anime, conservatives don't like anime because it is different. It is a different type of entertainment that welcomes everybody. Representation is huge in anime, and that's what I love about lolly characters that are amazing, like Anodi from Medalist. This anime is beautiful because Anodi is a lolly character who loves skating, but she can't skate because she doesn't really know how to. And the story continues by her growing in the entire anime. Anodi is a lolly character that is strong. This little girl is strong and willing and determined to get to her goal. That's what I love about it. And that's not just anime, that's a beautiful story written by amazing creators. So, just letting you know, anime is woke. Man, anime has DEI, and anime has LGBTQ plus representation, and it's all beautiful, and I love it. So, to everyone out there, if you are an anime fan, keep on doing it. Keep on loving it, because as a fan, from one fan to another, enjoy what you like, and don't let these copy people get to you. Because as much as I have to say, Matt Walsh's video was absolutely tremendously very annoying, but for research studies, I actually got a lot about him, and he's just, he's a lot, man. He's a lot. But anyways, that's all about this video. So I'll see you on the next video. Camley New Year is here, and yes, I have a new setup, which is amazing. I am going to keep adding to my setup. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Anyways, everyone take care. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out and Happy New Year, and let's make 2026 great. All right, peace out.